Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today is the day. Yes, we are doing it again. Another readathon. We are doing the Battle of the Bands readathon, only this time it is cinema-based movie soundtrack edition. This is yet again hosted by Jake and Stacy over from The Bookish Drummer, and it will be taking place on Jake's Discord. What makes this one a little bit special, obviously the theme of it is movie soundtracks. All of these songs were made popular because of the movie. So it wasn't famous songs that were in the movie that were chosen. It was songs that were chosen specifically because the movie is what made them special. So let's get right into our teams. We have our action team. The captain of action will be Nico over from Nico's book reviews, and Pat Sava will be the co-captain for action as well. We have team animated, all the animated movies. The captain for animated will be Ian the Reader. Next up will be team comedy, which our host Jake will be the captain for that team. And lastly, team dance is captained by none other than yours truly. So all of the rules for this readathon have remained the same as the rules from our past readathons, except for one change that we are adding. So let's just jump right into the rules, and then I will jump right into our amazing song prompts. So as always, only one book per prompt. There's no doubling up, and you can only use each prompt once. A book, novel, novella, or short story collection must be at least 150 pages to count towards a prompt. No graphic novels, manga, comics, or other picture books will count towards this readathon. Prompts can be read in any order, and all prompts are open to your own interpretation, but of course use common sense. You can read a prompt for any team regardless of which team you are on, but reading a prompt for your own team adds 30 points to your own team's score, while reading prompts from another team subtracts 10 points from that team's score. If you are reading another team's prompt in order to subtract points, so you're attacking that team, the points will be subtracted from the team who the prompt belongs to. For every bonus challenge on this Discord that you complete, your team will gain 10 points. So there will be 2 bonus challenges. Those 2 bonus challenges will add 10 points to your team, and they are not book related, so you don't have to read extra. It's not book related. It's usually music related, and usually they're really fun. We enjoy the bonus challenges, and they're an easy way to give your team points. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to be going over is the new rule that we have added, and it is called the Encore Reader Rules. And this is what this means. For each inactive team member, sometimes there are people on a team that can only read 1 or 2 books. Sometimes life gets in the way and they can't participate after they've signed up. Sometimes, you know, it's just stress, people forget. In that case, you decide to be an encore reader. A captain can designate a tag in one encore reader to read up to 5 additional books to gain even more points for their team. Encore readers must complete the original 20 prompts before submitting any extra books. Encore readers can choose any 5 different prompts to repeat to gain points for their team. Each encore book will gain your team 30 points. Encore books cannot be used for attacks. Books for encore prompts are subject to the same requirements as the original rules. Encore readers can still only complete bonus challenges once for credit. Now, I will say, to be an encore reader, you will have to be one of those people that are going to read all 20 prompts. And there are quite a few people that are fast readers. They're super fast, and you know who you are, reading like mad. Y'all are mad. There are quite a number of people who have finished all 20 prompts like within the first couple weeks. So these are our encore readers. You volunteer, of course. So if you choose to be an encore reader, on the sign-up sheet, you have that option to choose. So you will complete all of the 20 prompts first, and then if one of us reaches out to you and says, hey, we have a couple people or one person who is not able to participate, who has signed up or who is inactive, are you ready to be our encore reader? Which means that in that case, then you can choose any prompt that you want, up to 5 prompts. So the total that you would be submitting the max would be 25 books. So you finish the original 20 prompts, and then if you can, because this is a lot, if you can go up to 5 more. But you can choose any other prompt that you want to redo, and it will not attack another team. Those points will automatically go to the team that you're on. So if you're on my team and you're an encore reader, then any book that you choose will give us 30 points. And I like this because it evens things out, as well as another like little new thing that we've added is on the sign up sheet, there will be a question that asks you how many books that you think you're going to be able to accomplish. That way you can see how even out the teams are, to make it more competitive and make it more fair. Because in the past it's like, okay, we have a couple people who can only do 5, and then we have other people who are completing all 20, and then you have some people who are like in the middle, like 10 to 12. So it gives us an idea of how to even out the teams. All right, now that the rules are like out of the way, let's jump right into the prompts. First up are our action prompts. Prompt number 1, Danger Zone. From the movie Top Gun, of course. A book that includes flight. It could be dragons, planes, or spaceships. Prompt number 2, Mission Impossible, obviously from the movie Mission Impossible. A book in a long or ongoing series. Prompt number 3, You Are the Best. Song from the Karate Kid. A book by a highly regarded author, or a book that has a high average Goodreads rating. Prompt number 4, Eye of the Tiger from the movie Rocky 3. Read a book featuring an underdog or a character facing seemingly insurmountable odds. Prompt number 5, Princes of the Universe from the movie Highlander. Read a book that is a standalone. On to our animated prompts. Prompt number 6, You've Got a Friend in Me from the movie Toy Story. Read one of the Discord group reads. Okay, so for this one, Jake and Stacy have quite a few buddy reads going. For example, we have a Ray Bradbury kind of like book club thing happening. We have a Ray Bradbury book that is assigned per month, and I believe for the month of July it's going to be Fahrenheit 451. So that one is going to be the one that I am personally assigning to this prompt. But there's other ones that they have, Stephen King, Thrill, Kill, or Chill book club. So you will see that in the Discord once you sign up and you go in there. There will be the channel tabs on the side, and you will find all of the things there. Number 7, Hakuna Matata, which of course is from The Lion King, a book with a laid-back character. Prompt number 8, You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. I mean, we all know. Christmas in July, read a book set during Christmas time. Prompt number 9, All-Star from the movie Shrek. Read a book that's won some kind of award. And prompt number 10, Sunflower from the movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Read a book with a plant on the cover. And the plant can be a tree, because trees are plants, okay? And it doesn't have to be huge. It could be a little small little like thing up in a corner. It's okay, as long as there's a plant or a tree. Up next is our comedy prompts. Prompt number 11, Ghostbusters. Read a book with suspected or confirmed paranormal activity. And this one could be like, if you read the premise and it sounds paranormal, that still counts, okay? That still counts. And it can be fantasy paranormal as well, which would be vampires, werewolves, fae, etc. Prompt number 12, Canned Heat. Read a last-minute addition to your TBR. last minute addition, like if something came in on your Libby app that was unexpected, that could count. Or if you buy a book and you're like, I guess I'll read that now. Like, and it's been, if you bought one, it's been sitting on your shelf. It's like, no, I'll read it. Okay, last minute, whatever. It's pretty self-explanatory. Prompt number 13, The Power of Love from Back to the Future. That one's nostalgic for me personally. Read a book featuring unlikely friends. Prompt number 14, Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. From the movie Life of Brian, which is a Monty Python movie. Read a book with a funny or ironic title. And prompt number 15, Scotty Doesn't Know, from the movie Euro Trip, which is from the early 2000s, so it's kind of like early 2000s comedy. Read a book that involves deception of any kind. And last but not least, save the best for last, of course, my team's prompts. Yes, here we go. Team Dance, you're the one that I want. Prompt number 16 from, we all know, from the movie Grease. A book with a special edition that you want. Prompt number 17, I've Had the Time of My Life, song from the movie that so many of us love, Dirty Dancing, Crazy for Swayze. That movie, it was that movie for me. Reread an old favorite. Prompt number 18, Footloose, a book that has been banned. Okay, so for this one, there will be in the Discord linked somewhere, we'll have it linked, banned book list, because I need to look into this myself. And I don't think it has to be a book that has been officially banned. I think, you know, it could be one that has been banned from libraries and different places, but it can also be one that, what did they call it? Talked about like being on the edge of being banned. Prompt number 19 is Staying Alive, which is from Saturday Night Fever, which has John Travolta. John Travolta was my first crush. John Travolta was my first crush. I had watched everything that he had ever played in, and I first saw him in Grease. And when I first saw him in Grease, it was over for me. I've always loved John Travolta. He was always, you know, Danny Zuko forever. A book by an author who has either a B or G initials. Obviously, because the song is by the Bee Gees. Lastly, prompt number 20, A Million Dreams, from one of my favorite movies, one of the best musicals of all time, in my humble opinion, The Greatest Showman. It's fantastic. I love it. I love it so much. I love it. Read a book with an inspirational character or story. That is the gist of everything. I really enjoy these prompts and I love all of the songs. Especially, I love my team's theme. I love my team songs. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. In the description box down below, I will have all of the links listed for where you need to go and what you need to do. All of the things, go down in the description box down below. Everything will be there. The readathon starts on July 1st and it goes all the way until the very last day of July. We will have scoreboard updates at the end of every week. A couple rules with submission. The main thing is to submit your books before the end of the week update. Read 3 books the first week. Make sure that you submit all 3 of those books before the end of the week, before our first update, and give announcements and reminders for when that happens. You know, don't forget to submit your books due by noon tomorrow. Like we will give reminders, but it keeps everything fair and it helps us strategize as well, which makes it more fun and competitive to see who is in the lead. We will also announce the bonus challenges as well. The team that you are assigned to, you will then be welcomed into the team chat in the Discord, and we can talk about all the things in there. We will have a final live scoreboard update right after July ends. When we tally up all the points, we will announce for you to tune into. I really hope that you join my team and come and have some fun with me, chat with me, and go back and forth on what our TBRs are, because y'all, I'm a mood reader. So doing stuff like this, it's like, it's always interesting because I'm always switching things out. I'm changing things. I plan on doing a couple buddy reads as well for some of the books that I've chosen for these prompts. Personally, 15 or 16 is like usually the amount that I can get. So I'm aiming for that, and you know, who knows, maybe I'll beat it. Anywho, that is everything. If you like this video, give me that thumbs up, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you do not miss any of my upcoming bookish content. And as always, happy reading. Hope to see you there for the readathon. Join my team, Team Dance. We can dance our way to victory, y'all. Just dance our way to victory. Cheers.